We are all earth-born, cut from the same cloth. The sun doesn't shun its rays from someone based on race or identity. The sun shines down on us all from up and aloft. So let's pick up our common humanity that we always so often drop. We as a species are the living crop of earth, yet we don't look around and see our common value and worth. We are too busy dividing upon lines we unearth. We dwell on divides rather than the commonality that binds. We are earth-born and earth-bound. We are here, one on earth. From birth to death, we share the breath of the air of our world. The rivers and the seas, come now please. Every drop of rain that falls from the cloud cares not for which land you hail from. You are going to get wet without an umbrella no matter what. When the wind blows, it doesn't check your passport before it lifts your hair or ripples your clothes. When the sun warms your skin, it doesn't check the hue of your brow. So let's think now, how did we get to this in a generation of information that could lead to bliss? We have hit a snag. Policies on immigration are all hit and miss. Instead of uncontrolled borders, we could have thought about it like this. Instead of asking the question, why did you come here and what can we do for you? We could have asked, why did you leave? And how can we make your home feel like home again? We could have penned and articulated all the reason these peoples left their homelands to settle in new lands, and hand in hand made a better land worldwide. If there were another ship alongside the Titanic, would you remain on the ship still and quiet without panic as it sinks? Or would you jump ship and swim in the icy waters to avoid the reaper's slaughter? Now, we are not without reason, not without right. The season of ill content has begun over the passing nights. So narrowly we avoided the rivers of blood that Powell foretold. So now the British leaders need to be held to account and to hold some semblance of responsibility for their outrageous box-ticking policies. They have created this aura of ill content and disillusionment. It would be prudent to ask the question, when people feel such surreal frustration for the policies in place, wouldn't it be better for the government to make haste? Rather than decreeing barbaric creeds or critters crevassing our streets, wouldn't it be better to think about how policies have led to a sense of powerlessness among everyone other than the political elite? No wonder people are out there projecting their frustrations in the streets when the government, formed from a party known as the Caring Party, seems to care the least. It literally calls out the beast within. These people are not monsters. These rioters were human, and they sadly and most menacingly resorted to the only outlet they could fathom for their political frustrations. All because we don't ask migrants upon their migrations, what can we do to make you feel at home? What did you lose in your nation to feel the need to pack up and leave? And now we besiege people that left the sinking ships. The West has ignored many countries as poverty has ripped nation states around the world limb from limb, until people can consider living within their own nation state. Poverty in conjunction with conflict and unrest, ideologies, sickness and everything that comes with it and all the rest. I firmly believe that war in one part of the world spills over and ferments into another. Look at the conditions of the Middle East. Localized civil unrest led to wars of a greater scale. As soon as war and dictatorship start to flare, it causes a sickness that expands and flares. It ripples and ensnares the neighboring lands until the drops drip on the streets afar. We have many people from many lands living in the British Isles. They are here. It is their home. They are human, and now more than ever, they do not deserve to feel alone. They do not deserve to feel deserted in Britannia. It is not about it being the British way, as the politicians seem to regurgitate and say. It's a matter of humanity and humane dignity. I commend every member of every side, I do not commend hideous actions devoid of humane dignity and British pride. We are one species, and we are simply not seeing the forest for the trees, or the wood for the trees. Come now, please. The politicians need to actually begin to take some ownership, as currently they look like champagne socialists, living in the mansions on the hill, disconnected from everything, hiding behind a wall of rhetoric about British identity being welcoming and super jolly and good nice. Oh. British identity, I am sorry to say, has never been that way. It is a hollow lie and makes the entire situation anger every political group in the world. Yes, we were among the first to ban slavery. Yes, we were among the first to listen to our women. Yes, we were among the first to issue labour rights. Yes, we were among the first to usher in religious freedom and a secular society. Ultimately, we are all under one roof. Ideology wars and discontent are driving division in British society and sending minds aloof. Gentlemen transforming into beasts, ladies into leviathans, migrants into terrorists. Politicians are turned into blind fools with no knowledge of what they are even accountable for, let alone the ability to recognize the pressures on the masses on the streets. Our government politicizing every beating and every burning building. Still, within the society of Britain pulsates people without identity politics. When we set aside identity politics, we are left with one thing: a forgotten British identity, chivalry and humanity. Treating everyone the same, regardless of the pretty little identity boxes. It's time to put the last nail in identity politics. Are you human? Check yes for unity. Check no for imbecile. Now, here is the last line that every single person with an opinion on identity politics should find liberating. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds.